Welcome to the Executive Youth Club. I'm your chairman, Sam Fraser, and this is
Tom Hepworth, Club Secretary.
Executive Youth is for anybody between, say, 40 and dead, who is occasionally astounded to find themselves fully grown up.
Ambushed by life.
Yeah, it's just that. Experience coupled with a massively enthusiastic but ultimately unrealistic attempt to delay the inevitable.
We are analog warriors in a digital world. Ladies and gentlemen,
Space Cadets,
Marine Corps,
this
is the Executive Youth Club.
Okay, so Tom, episode 2 of the Executive Youth Club, and we have kind of defined what Executive Youth is. I loved your digital... No, what did you say?
Analog warriors in a digital world.
You know you're an Executive Youth when you can't recall something somebody said 3 minutes ago.
Exactly, yes. Or why you went upstairs.
That's it. You haven't had a bath for a long time.
No, I have not. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? You know, a bath now is a leisure activity.
Yeah.
Rather than getting clean and, you know, using one of those things that you put the rubber suckers on each end of the taps
God,
and
you
try to
remember
balance
those.
washing your hair. Oh my God, the amount of times I've burnt my scalp doing that is no fun.
Well, did you actually have that at home?
Yeah.
Oh, so we had them at boarding school.
What?
In the baths. I had to go to a boarding school because it was clear that I was going to be in trouble in all sorts of other ways. It was basically Borstal or boarding school.
Right.
I think that was the decision.
I think you probably got the best.
Yeah, so we had those, the whatever they called.
We had them at home.
Yeah.
And my mum,
Do you not have a shower at home, like a proper fixed shower?
not until about 1987. Yeah, that's when we first... And then it was just like, I can get clean in under 20 minutes rather than a whole hour.
Oh, I loved the bath though, and I still do love a bath.
The problem with the bath, for me...
So here we go. I say bath, you say...
Bath. Just
It
go
grates.
with it. No, it grates with me as well, but I'm not rising to it because, you know, I'm down here on missionary work.
And it's my house.
And it's your house.
Anyway, we've come to this from Paul Bathick, from The Meaning of Life.
Yes.
Because, and I refer the honourable gentleman to the conversation we actually started, where you said when you forget what you've gone upstairs for.
Yes.
And there was a
bath.
word.
Have you gone to the bathroom, run a bath and forgot why you've done it?
No, I've never forgotten a bath, but I have often gone into a room and I've done that thing because it's in The Meaning of Life.
Yeah.
Where you make because the definition is to do the scissors action. Because you've gone in there looking for scissors. But if I forget, that's what I do. And it always reminds me of The Meaning of Life.
So whenever you go into a room, do you always come out with a pair of scissors?
No, absolutely not. But if I've gone into a room and forgotten what I've gone into the room for, this reminds me of The Meaning of Life definition. And they always say you're walking around the house doing the scissors because that's what invariably you're looking for. Have you observed anything this week that has reminded you that you are no longer in the first flush of youth?
No. No, because I've launched myself fully into a youth trend, actually.
Go on.
Which is dishwasher vodka.
Dishwasher vodka?
Yeah. It is basically flavoured vodka made in your dishwasher. So it's not like it's not like moonshine. You're not actually distilling it, so you have to buy vodka in the first place. But then you get lots of retro childhood sweets, one flavour at a time. Smash them up and put them into your vodka. So I've got 3. I was turned onto it by some vodka a friend made me that we had all together around a campfire with some archers. But that's another story. but it was clove drop vodka, and I love clove drops. They're just like really nice, chemically sweet, you know, proper old fashioned sweet. And this clove drop vodka was bright pink and tasted like what comes out of the waste pipe at ICI Billingham, but it was just amazing. It was great. And it made your mouth go a bit numb. And we and the archers were chatting about it, going, this is... So they gave it a name. And we decided to name it after a town. We called it Nantwich, because it's the sort of drink that makes your nan twitch. I thought, that's brilliant. So I've got 3 other batches that I made 3 other batches. So basically what you do is get some sweets, smash them up with a rolling pin in a bag, put them into the vodka, put the top on the vodka, double wrap it in cellophane, pop it on the top shelf of an otherwise empty dishwasher load, no detergent or rinse aid or anything. Put it on the hottest cycle it will go. Take it out, hold it in a towel because it'll be hot, and shake it up and down loads. And that heat helps the sweets be absorbed into the vodka, so you get flavoured vodka. So, fresh from clove drops, I went for 3 different flavours. Rhubarb and custard.
Yum.
Blackcurrant and licorice.
Oh, delicious. Love that. That's a sort of blackjack.
Yeah, blackjack's next on my list actually, but with the blackcurrant was very, very nice.
Was that a boiled sweet?
Yeah, it was boiled sweet with a little bit of licorice in the middle.
Yeah, I know that one.
I ruined my rolling pin doing that. and thirdly, Victory V's. Do you remember them?
Oh my god, I love a Victory V.
Well, the next time we do one, I'm going to bring in a little bit of my Victory V vodka.
I love Victory V, but partly because I like the texture of the lozenge.
The lozenge is great. They were very easy to smash up. They were sort of a bit...
I bet they were.
I'm not sure how you would describe it other than sort of Fisherman's Friend's great-grandfather.
No, I loved the Fisherman's Friends as well.
Yeah.
The Fisherman's Friends is something more in the nasal cavity.
Yeah. It was a Victory. It did have a chemical bit. Anyway, they're all 3 of them amazing, but I'm thinking they should be named after towns in Britain.
Absolutely. We should find some towns.
Well, maybe we should put it out to the
listeners.
to the viewers and listeners. Yeah.
Actually, do you know, I'm thinking about the Victory V, and it looked like something the texture and it looked like something you'd scrape off a 1930s wall, isn't it? Like a sort of, don't you think?
I don't know. Maybe
like a render, a loose render.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe like wattle and daub, like sort of daub.
Or what's the lime one?
I think maybe basic, you know, like sort of backgammon playing pieces.
Yeah.
Sort of those more sort of calcified backgammon pieces.
You'd never get a product, that didn't have that heritage that would look like that today.
No, you can only buy it in special shops now.
Can you?
I got it in a budget chemist's chain because I think they're still medicinal. They're great. They were really good.
Do you know, actually, I recently went down to Poole Quay where there is do you know the Truly Scrumptious the shop? That's an amazing shop. I was actually doing a corporate video there, and the
other sweet shops are available.
Other sweet shops are available, but how many of them have got? Now, I didn't know about this product, but cameraman suggested. It was cameraman Pete. He suggested, had I ever tasted coconut tobacco, chocolate coconut tobacco?
I remember the little cigarettes you got, like that were candy cigarettes with a little red end, and you used to pretend
this
to be.
Looked like tobacco, strands of tobacco.
That sort of.
I'd never seen it.
Golden
I think
Virginia
it might have
or
been slightly older than us.
I don't remember that.
No, I don't remember it either. But she had some, and she got because Pete said you must show Sam this stuff because she doesn't know what I'm talking about. So
was it brown?
Yeah, it was just like chocolate coconut strands that looked like tobacco.
Wow, I didn't even know that was a thing.
No, that's the impressive thing. The imagination.
Do you remember
people to sell?
Do you remember before
non-tobacco products?
Well, it wasn't just that. I remember, our sweet shop. It was just a little spa shop. Blueberry laudanum. They were great. Blueberry laudanum balls.
Were they like gobstoppers or aniseed balls?
Yeah. I did, speaking of gos, they do have the world's strongest, most sour sweet in that shop. And
I love sour.
It is deeply acidic.
So that's really interesting. I'm just thinking back now to your vodka. So clove drops, I mean, I don't want to go near that.
They're really nice. Good for sore teeth as well. And after a couple, you couldn't really feel much of your mouth.
Exactly. That's probably the point of them, right? Oh, no, I don't think I'd like that.
Do you know what? If Law and Order breaks down, you could set yourself up as a backstreet dentist with clove drop vodka and a few sharp implements.
I love it. Do you remember Tomorrow's World? Yeah. With Maggie
Philbin, Judith Hahn.
Yes, Judith Hahn.
Yeah.
And if you think about what they thought the year 2000 was going to look like, I mean...
Where are the flying cars?
Exactly. Where are the self-washing underwear? And
paper disposable clothes.
Exactly, they loved that, didn't they?
Yes, only scenes of crimes officers get those, don't they?
Yeah, it's Amelia Fox. She's the only one that gets the paper clothes that fit. Anyway, how did we get onto that?
I have no idea how we got where we are, but we're wandering around the bedroom with a pair of scissors.
Yes.
Wondering why the bath's overflowing.
So we're talking about observations, and your observation was that you'd done something that was very young.
Yes, dishwasher vodka.
Dishwasher vodka. So my observation, I've had one of those weeks where in my other work, I've had to cope with the all-staff email. The
all-staff
email. The all-staff email. Not the all-star female. Or
the
indeed.
full staff email.
The all-staff email. And because I sent my second all-staff email. Now
Is this a big thing?
It was a massive thing for me. I'm in executive youth, but I am absolutely terrified of that kind of responsibility, and also just the sheer number of email. Anyway, I've got to tell you, Tom, I did actually slightly cock up. I sent something that was embargoed, and I included an address that was outside the organisation. I actually sabotaged my own embargo, which is another reason I now feel even more sort of intimidated by the all-staff email. But I don't know what your experience.
I can't imagine anyone who wouldn't be intimidated by an all-staff email.
I can tell you, in the work environment that we have shared, there was Gen Z are all over it. They don't seem to have any issue sending the all-staff email.
No. I think I've sent 2, and mine tend to be the sort of ones that annoy people who aren't. I think if you're going to send an email about some bastard drinking all of the milk and you not being able to have a cup of tea, which I'm sorry it is a privilege, but it's also a right for early morning shift workers. I was going to say 4 a.m. 4 a.m. I'm sorry, but if there's no milk in the fridge at 4 a.m., I will not be a reasonable human being. But I'm very aware that people who have never been into that office or who don't care will get really hacked off by that. So I try to make them as funny or as brutal as I can be. So I've only sent 2. One has been about milk theft, and I've threatened to waterboard people with milk in future if I see them carrying bottles of milk out of the building. And the other one was about a special Christmas present I found in Trap 2 of the Gents Loos.
Oh, yes, because there's a lot of those.
Yeah, my word. I'm sure it's a territorial thing. It's probably not the sort of thing we want to get into in this podcast, but I will say no more than...
Oh, God. I tell you what, the loos in that particular building, the loos and the kitchen, it's like living with students, and I don't know how people look, have no shame.
There used to be a teaspoon that was chained to the sink on a really short chain, so you could see your teeth.
It wasn't chained. It was hanging from one of the kitchen cabinets. It was on a chain,
but it wasn't long enough to reach the tap to wash it.
Absolutely, it was disgusting, wasn't it? It was covered it was like in the Victory V.
Yes, it was
distemper.
Yeah.
Oh, it was horrible.
You could scrape that off and compound it and make it into a special sort of pellet.
But Tom, I think that you've earned your stripes. You've earned the right to send an all-staff email threatening people with violence if they use the milk for their porridge or whatever it is.
Or deposit Christmas logs.
See, brand new, sort of barely out of a BBC apprenticeship, sending round and about the recycling bins. When we've got the food waste, there are about 3-4 different bins now in the kitchen of which we speak.
What was the problem?
Well, it was that the tea bags were being put in the wrong bin, and it said in capital letters from a brand new young person, "Come on, people, we can do better than this!" 2 exclamation marks, which I can't do the more than one exclamation
really?
mark. Oh no, that offends me. Totally unnecessary.
So I guess full caps lock tweeters annoy you as well, do they?
Well, I don't mind the full caps because at least I know what that means. But for me, the more than one exclamation mark is, I just find it's offensive. It's
okay. All right. No. I will censure myself. I don't.
It's the 110%.
Oh yeah. Oh
it's
God. Yes.
100% is the one exclamation mark. You do not need any more.
Yeah. 110%.
110%.
100 million percent.
I was going to say 112%.
Yeah.
112. I think I might do that. And actually, that's kind of taking me into this whole area actually of sharing my workplace with much younger people. Because I have actually looked around the workplace and thought to myself, fucking elk, I'm the only person in this room who knows who Bernard Cribbins is.
No. Surely someone's seen him on Doctor Who.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to say somebody got sent out on a Bernard-related story. Not so many years ago. He was still with us, R.I.P. And they were like, "Who's this Bernard Cribbins?" And honestly, it was like a dagger to my heart.
What?
I know.
Cultural icon.
Absolutely. So yeah, so the all staff email and I'm feeling old in the workplace because I looked at that one that came round and thought, where do you find the confidence? The only time I'd sent an all staff email before this was after I had failed to get a BBC job as a permanent weather presenter many years ago, following an absolutely disastrous board at Broadcasting House in London. And lots of people have been on my side and they've given me lots of support. So I sent an all-staff email saying, thank you so much for your support. It did go my way. But I have been offered a job in a circus as a knife thrower's assistant, which was absolutely the God's honest truth. 8 shows a week, and in future I'll know that that lucky pants is not a strategy. And that was my all-staff email.
Oh, I love that. That's brilliant. Lucky pants is a strategy.
Do you? Have you got some?
When I was living in Lancaster, I had a pair of magic jeans.
How old are we when you're living in Lancaster?
20.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd leave them like in a pile, crumpled up in the corner of the room. Next day, fresh, clean, crisp, £5 note in my pocket. Thought I'd left it there. Thought no more about it. Next day, put them on. Fresh, clean, crisp, £5 note in the pocket. This happened Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
What,
it was a new £5.
So you £25?
25 quid up, and as a student, that was pretty good going. Magic jeans, they gave me £25 out of thin air for a week.
Where did it come from?
Magic. There's no explanation to it. And they stopped on the Saturday. And I was heartbroken.
I wouldn't believe that more than anything, but
it's true. It's absolutely true. I honestly believe. Like the story of the elves and the shoemaker.
Yes,
it was like that, but obviously I couldn't tell if elves were getting into the house.
Well, I'm going to tell you,
they'd have to climb the stairs, but it wasn't the other half
at
the time. No,
it's just a problem with elves and stairs.
Miniature generous Daleks.
No, Tom, I don't. I want to know how that happened.
I have no explanation.
Who are you living with?
I was living with somebody called Justine at the time. It wasn't her. She was as skinny as I was. They were just magic jeans.
Oh my God, I love that.
They weren't even very nice. They weren't nice jeans, particularly.
Maybe that's
they
why.
were definitely a...
I'm just trying to imagine you in what kind of jeans were they? Like, because for a long time,
Light
everybody
blue.
only wore Levi's 501s. Do you remember?
Oh, they weren't that. They were like market jeans.
Oh, yeah. No Soviet citizen would want to buy them off you.
No.
Not even that, yeah. Do you know, I listened to a thing that said we wash our jeans too much.
Yeah, we do.
And if you want to clean them, you should put them in the freezer.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I don't know. Who's got the freezer space?
I haven't.
And also, they'd be really difficult to put on. You'd have to be really, thinking ahead.
Yeah.
I'll defrost the jeans.
God, yeah. How you could do that with a quick iron. But then again, you wouldn't want iron jeans. You wouldn't want iron jeans,
no. And who's got an iron? Do you know
Have you not got an iron?
I mean, somewhere. In the shed, probably.
No. I have to iron shirts for work, but I only do the front. When the base plate gets all yucky and stuff.
rusty. Yeah.
You just get a paracetamol.
Is that right?
Paracetamol tablet. Not one covered in gelatin. That will end badly. But just a normal paracetamol tablet, and just rub it very carefully without burning your hands, and it gets rid of it, and then get a towel.
Does it have to be warm while you're doing it?
It's got to be on, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got to be really warm.
So another thing that I saw, it was actually an influencer thing on Instagram, was somebody using baby oil to clean steel surfaces in the kitchen.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and I've done it on my cooker hood.
Does it work?
That's brilliant.
We should do a little household tips section in this.
Didn't we say absolutely no life hacks? So I don't know what is a life hack. It's just a bloody tip, isn't it? From take a break. A Woman's Weekly.
But I mean, a life hack is sort of like something that study for exams, or
Is
You know, don't walk under ladders. That, you know.
Is it any more than a top tip from Women's Weekly back in the day?
Is it?
Back in that day.
Back in which day?
12th of January 1972. Haven't we decided that's going to be the day? Anyway, so we've talked about my observations and we've talked about your observations of you haven't aged this week. There's been nothing that's upset you, and nothing to bring you up short and remind you that you're a fully adult human being.
Not really, no. I think I've got away with it this week.
God, has anybody ever described you as middle-aged?
Yeah.
Have they? Like,
yeah,
to your
my
face?
wife. Yeah.
What, in a row or?
No, no.
Takedown?
Yeah, probably a takedown. Yeah.
Yeah, God, I think obviously my husband knows better than to bring that to the party.
Yeah.
Especially since.
Actually, no, I don't think I have. Maybe I have an internal dialogue, and it might have been myself.
Yeah, when you have to remind yourself, you're the middle-aged white man, you know, like the least attractive of all of the demographic in the UK now.
I am, yes. No one likes us. No, yeah. I don't care.
Pushing back against that. I do get it, you know, occasionally. I'm brought up short when someone describes me as middle-aged woman. Because I absolutely don't feel like that.
Well, we're over middle-aged. If you think about it, middle age is halfway through your life. And if you think, 75, 80?
Well, actually, I think that's quite... I now think of 75 as being young.
I think life expectancy is coming down.
I know it is.
Yeah.
I know it is. But I think of, you know, do I really want to go much past 85? Probably not.
Quality, not quantity, as far as I'm concerned.
That's why it's really important to stay mobile.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why gob squats, which you won't see Elvis doing anytime soon, are good because it helps you get off the loo. Seriously, it's all the muscles you need to.
I'll tell you who I've seen doing things like that on Facebook. Sally Gunnell.
Really?
Yeah, she'll do an exercise in the gym and she'll say do this and it'll be like a squat or something, and then do this so that you can do this, and then it'll pan to her getting up off a chair. Yeah, it's all age-related fitness. So obviously I'm skipping past that. But anyway, so essentially we have rebranded middle age and we've called it executive youth so that we don't have to be hurt by those. Yes,
or by those chairs that lift up automatically or walk-in baths.
I would quite like one of those.
Would you? I think... No.
Like an ejector seat.
They'd be heavy. If you wanted to move them around, there'd be a pain in the backside. And a walk-in bath, I mean, that's always going to leak. That's just.
I know. How does that seal?
Within 2 years of buying that, I tell you what I do like though. Good jumble sale.
Oh. Well, that brings me nicely, Tom. Are you in broadcasting by any chance? To this week's Jumble Box.
Yes.
And what have you hauled out of the Jumble Box?
I've got something that you don't see so much of nowadays. So, maybe you do. I suppose
maybe we don't.
Well, I don't. But this is a badge. Little pin badges. Now, this is one that I can't remember where I got it. I think I got it at the Psych Festival in Liverpool. It's not a festival of psychics, a festival of psychedelic music and such like.
Oh my God, I love it.
It's ace. But it's just basically, it's like when I was in infant school, when it was your birthday, to alert everybody to give you the bumps that day, at assembly, you were called out to the front on your birthday and given a badge. And it was just like that. So it was a little...
You didn't say Space Cadet. This says Space Cadet.
No, mine says Space Cadet. But I bought it because it reminds you of...
What kind of school
was it? It was a school of hard knocks.
What were they putting in the milk at break time? Yeah. I love it, Tom. And it's got its own little patina and a bent pin.
Yeah, it's seen good service. That's my badge. But back in the day, but not your day... The day that I'm talking...
My day, it was just a day.
No, you said when we talk about back in the day, it's a very specific day. What was it?
Well, it's because, what is the day?
It was sometime in 1972.
I said the 12th of January 1972.
Okay,
that's what, when you say that, that's always just my default day.
About, say...
Oh, it's magnetic.
No, it's your... It's not. Oh my God, it is. Excellent.
What does that mean it's made of?
It's space dust.
Oh my God, it's magnetic.
It genuinely is.
I love that.
So there you go, a magnetic space
That's
cadet.
probably a bit of, that might be
So
something from NASA.
Yeah. So it does. So they don't lose it on the space shuttle. So you can always know where your space cadet badge is. It's on the shuttle wall.
Wow, I love
Just
that.
having pierced the heat shields. But back in the day being about the 13th of September 1991, I would have like a lot of those. I had a leather jacket and loads of little pin badges like the Damned and Space Cadet ones and, you know, the Cults and stuff like that all over that. And I used to love those little badges.
I mean, actually, we would have been friends then because I'm a big fan of a badge myself. And when I was in the 5th year, I had a canvas bag, like it was a khaki canvas bag.
Like an army bag?
Yeah, like an army bag, because right from the army surplus.
Yeah.
And it just had a whole load of pin badges, exactly the same sort of thing. But, and now I've brought my...
I thought you were a brossette back in the day.
No, I've dabbled. You know, I've been very promiscuous in my music choices. So, and this jacket features some of my music choices. I'm gonna actually show you this particular badge. I don't know if you can see who that might be.
Is that Elvis
describe
Costello?
It looks like
No,
Elvis
it's Mark
Costello.
Lamar.
It looks like it could be Elvis Costello. It could be Mark Lamar. It could be Richard Osman.
Oh, it could
and
be,
it is
yes.
none of those.
It's a quizzical, bequiffed 1950s glasses-wearing man with no eyes, no mouth, but a raised eyebrow.
It's Richard Hawley.
Oh, yes. Fair enough.
And Richard Hawley, he kind of goes with another one of these badges, which is that one.
Pulp.
The Pulp mirrored badge.
Oh, this is the Britpop. This is a Britpop
kind of
jacket,
90s.
isn't it? What's that? Is that someone karate kicking?
Oh yeah, no, that's
a
a Smash the Patriarchy. I feel a little bit subversive when I'm wearing the pin badge. Tom, what about this week's Executive Youth Club Member of the Week? Have we got some nominations for that?
Most definitely. So I lived in Hull for a while, and what is so lovely is to see the absolute legends, Jenny and Lee, on Gogglebox. Every time I see them, they are just brilliant. I'd like to nominate both of them, Jenny and Lee.
Well, do you know what? I would absolutely fall in right behind you there because I really, really love Gogglebox. I love the idea that, you know, that they're at sort of a point in their friendship which has been going on for so long. I would love to have seen what they've got up to on their holidays together.
Yes, can we please do more of that?
You can see them in a foam party in Ibiza, can't you?
But also, I was so gutted the other week when the two lead sisters, Auntie Margaret from Selby, came round. But you didn't say we've heard all about Auntie Margaret, but we never saw her.
Izzy and Ellie. I love watching Gogglebox because it makes me feel like the world is an okay place, actually. You know, we can all get massively upset about global events, but actually most people are all right.
Yes, yeah, it reaffirms my faith in humanity sometimes when it's sadly lacking. You watch the Gogglebox go, actually, they've got it right. It's a kind of like puts you back on track, doesn't it? And you never end it without smiling. But the Siddiquis, just the whole of the cast of Gogglebox, actually, please.
Sophie and Pete.
Yeah, love them.
I mean, they're not old, they're not in our club yet. They're way too young.
Pending membership,
yeah, and will be granted instantly.
Yes, of course.
But I absolutely love them. Do you know who they're related to?
They're sort of Blackpool, aren't they? No, I don't.
So so they're
famous Lancastrians.
Well, I don't know if they're I don't know where these people are from originally.
Okay.
But they are a famous northern comic duo.
Cannonball, Little and Large.
Go on. There's only one of them left of the duo, if you want to guess.
Oh, now,
yeah. If I say Paul and Barry.
Chuckle. They're not.
They are. They're related to the
No
Chuckle
way.
Brothers. Yeah, and I just think there's got to be a funny gene.
God, yeah.
I absolutely.
My driving instructor, when I passed my test, and this was in Leeds, so could feasibly have been Barry Chuckle. Just looked like Barry Chuckle. The mullet, the glasses, the same. Oh, is Tom coming out?
Turn left, turn right, turn left.
Yeah. You failed.
Oh, did you?
First time, yeah. I didn't fully understand how roundabouts worked.
Oh no, they are quite tricky.
Very tricky, yeah.
Yeah.
But what Barry Chuckle in his Nissan Micra.
Oh, bless. I love that.
Absolute babe magnet, that guy was. Wasn't mine. Obviously, it was a dual control thing, and boy, did he have to use it.
Anyway, just going back to Jenny and Lee, I think can we do a joint membership for them?
Yeah.
A joint
Of
membership.
course we can. Yeah.
Yeah, because like it's our club, right?
Yeah.
We make the rules up.
I'll just sort the paperwork out. It'll be fine.
So Jenny and Lee, it's on the way. You are joint members of the Executive Youth Club because watching Gogglebox is like a nice.
It's one of life's great pleasures.
And on that note, Tom, we should probably say goodbye.
Let's do it. Goodbye. You know how to get in touch. Let us know if you've got any ideas for any dishwasher vodka and what town it should be called after.
Yeah, and we'll also accept your submissions and nominations for Executive Youth Club Member of the Week. And, it might be that you know somebody, a real life living person, who's done something impressive. So get in touch. Yeah, you can find us on X and on Instagram at Executive Youth Club. And on Gmail, executiveyouthclub@gmail.com. Stay mobile.